Steve.
Hi, Tom.
Welcome.
Thank you.
This is Steve from ColorTown. ColorTown out in Newmarket. You guys represent C2 Paint, don't you?
We do.
And here I have the C2 palette fan. This is incredible. How many colors are in this thing?
There are 496 colors, Tom. This is a very hard-working palette, and about 80% of that palette is used on a regular basis.
Now, I mean, we've been going through this process here of just trying to decide, which ones to use, and I mean, it's a bit of a daunting process.
Well, the first thing you would have to consider, Tom, is your lighting, and you have a great bit of natural lighting in this space. So that's wonderful. That will really enhance the colors and make the choice a little easier. The other thing is your fixed materials, what you just mentioned. We're probably going to stick with more of a timeless classic palette, but that does not mean beige. And that's why it's very important to select the color in your actual space and not at the store.
So then, within this space here, this master bedroom, I know that we've been leaning more towards, funny, you mentioned beige. We've been looking at some browns. I know the color we were kind of interested in was 371, which is a color called Cafe Latte. Who names these colors? Cafe Latte kind of looks like something you could pick up at Starbucks or Tim Hortons.
Yes, aptly named.
So this color here, now this is in the fan deck, that's about 2 inches by 1 inch tall that we're seeing here on the wall. It's kind of difficult to get a sense of what that color really...
It is. Yeah, this is really a quick reference tool.
Now, having said that, this feels like real paint on this.
It is. I'm glad you mentioned that. All of our samples are made from actual C2 paint, the same paint you purchase for your job.
As I said, this is about 2 inches by 1 inch. Is there a way to get kind of a feel of what that looks in something bigger?
Absolutely. We have an architectural kit, we call it, or a designer kit. This is used extensively in the design community by specifiers.
Okay.
If you would hold that, please. I'll just quickly leaf through and find your color of choice. Cafe Latte. And that gives you a generous strip of the color for a little bit better look, a little bit better feel for the color.
So that's more like what, about 6 inches by 3 inches, something like that?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so that's a great way then, a great little kit you've got here for
Thank you.
For the designers to work out in the field with. So once we've looked at Cafe Latte on the wall and that size, then what's really the next step then to find out if indeed this is the color we want on the wall?
Typically, paint chips are always too small. They always have been, and that's been our biggest complaint from our clients.
Okay.
So we did take it a step further.
Okay.
And we come up with what we call the ultimate paint chip.
Oh, that's a paint chip.
That's a paint chip. That's
a paint chip.
18 inches by 24 inches, 3 square feet of the same type of color swatch that you have in your fan deck or in your architectural kit.
Now, whereas we started off in our color choice with a few different colors, and I know even for us, we were looking at color, give or take of that. I think that was 371. We were looking at 370, Clydesdale, and give or take. You put a few of those up. I guess we could also try a few of these colors on the wall here,
right?
And see how they feel.
Yeah, all 496 colors are available in the Ultimate Paint Chip. We also have a wet sampling program, which really is the final step.
Okay.
It's not only a color standard, it's also to make sure the product meets specification, performs, and is going to look right on your surface.
So we've done our second coat of paint on this sample here, and it's looking great, Steve. I mean, if we take the color chip here, the Ultimate Color Chip, and put that up against it, I mean, it's almost dry, and it's almost bang on. I mean, and I know it's going to get even closer as it.
It's going to dry in, and you'll see very little difference.
Amazing. And so that really then speaks to the consistency of the color in your production.
Right. Very, very consistent both in product and in color. And the product is covered very well. It's a nice uniform finish. I think it's going to work out quite well for you.